All right. So exams the 11th and the 18th. Your quiz from Friday was due on today. Is due today. You have your new seats taken care of, and we have 65 days. All right. In 65 plus or minus 14, my wife is going to get our Amazon delivery of baby Kohler number 2.
Huh?
Babies are delivered in the following processes: UPS, USPS, FedEx, Amazon Prime. If you think differently, talk to your PE teacher, not my subject. Okay? So Amazon Prime in the next 65 plus or minus 14 is going to deliver, if everything was going really well, baby Kohler number 2. I told you all that before the break, so it's not a surprise. This is the part that matters though. Yes, sir? If you look at your classroom notifications, I posted my Christmas card that has it written in there. Obviously, not all of us read that. So that's what I'm telling you. Now, what this means for you is the following. Those 5 days from when the baby is being delivered to the baby being brought home are going to be exhausting days. I will be taking some of those days off. Okay? That means you will have a substitute. I'm trying to get you the Spanish substitute, who's the Spanish substitute for West Branch High School. So I'm trying to get a Spanish substitute for you. If not, I will have plenty of stuff posted for you in Schoology. So be aware that there will be work for you to do when I am not here. First thing, the best class for the sub, gets sugary treats on me.
What type of sugary treat?
Because of my budget, donuts are within my budget, but I might also homemake some Divinity or homemake a lemon cake or something. Yeah, I bake.
What's Divinity?
Google it when you have a Chromebook and you're not in my class. Divinity, type in Divinity candy, because otherwise it takes you to religious stuff and I don't teach that. Okay? All right. Now, the next thing I want you to know about is in my house, my wife and I have divided the labor up of taking care of a child. My first child was a terrible sleeper. So at 2:30, my wife would come into the room, she'd kick me awake, she'd hand me the newborn, and I would stay awake from 2:30 until I went to work at 6. Because I had a different job then. And then I would come into work a little cranky because I went to bed probably around 10, because after like my wife takes the kid upstairs, I'm downstairs cleaning the house, prepping the house, making sure she has food for the next day because she's on maternity leave. Understand that on 4 hours of sleep, I am not a nice person. I apologize in advance. Just like when Shin has a bad day, hey Mr. Kohler, my mom got on my case about my cell phone, and now like I'm angry and don't want to talk about it. Thank you for giving me a heads up. I'll be gentle on you today. Just like when Cameron comes, hey Mr. Kohler, today man, I'm having a rough day. Cool, want to tell me why? Nope, not a problem. No, you haven't, which is why I picked up. Okay? So, I am warning you that there will be a little like thing here that will say how many hours of sleep I got. If you see it's less than 6, just know that I'm not going to be the nicest person to you. I might not be the most perfect person. I will try because I'm an adult and that's my job. But I would be like, this is the 17th time, Layla, that I've told you to stop talking to Addison. And it's really only the second time. But in my mind, I've been dealing with so much, I'm so exhausted. So be aware of that. So those are all things going on in my life. Now, how was you guys' break? Now, when you tell me about your break, I don't want to hear about gifts. I want to hear about stuff you did and people hung out with.
Oh, party. I ain't got nothing.
What happened in Asia? Tell me about it.
Party all.
Really? That sounds exhausting. No, you had a good time? Family, friends? Cool. Friends local or friends from out of town? Kind of out of town? Okay, cool. Anybody else anything cool?
We got to sleep.
You got to sleep? All right, anything else?
So you said we're not talking about gifts?
No, because some people didn't get the same stuff that you did, Jimmy. Like, I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff for Christmas because I have a toddler, so both my parents and my wife's parents got her a whole bunch of stuff, and my gift was storage. Like, I got myself, I went to Lowe's, I got those little totes from Lowe's that had the lids with them that you fold over so I could put away all the crap my kid got. So that's what my Christmas was about. So
They didn't give you money.
I'm a full-grown man. I have a job. People don't give me money anymore.
I mean,
I take classes. Like the stuff that gets me excited is like these whiteboard things I got. Like these were donations. Actually, no, these were I bought. The whiteboards you guys have are donations. The yoga balls, like that stuff gets me excited. But I don't myself need anything because I'm kind of simple and basic that way. Okay. So my kid got all the cool gifts. My wife got some cool stuff. But yeah. My wife is upgrading her phone, so guess what? I might have a newer phone come March or February. She wants better cameras for taking pictures of the new kid.
What phone you got now?
Like an iPhone 2 or something. It's
Dang,
older than
bro.
most of you guys.
Man doesn't have a camera.
No, they have cameras. They're just like 5 pixels. So, once again, guys, phones to me, it's designed to text my wife. Like, that's the person I text, and occasionally I look at emails when I'm stuck in board meetings. Like, beyond that, I don't use my phone for anything. Like, playing games, TikToking, whatever that is. All right, so, at this time, anybody else want to share some good news about their break?
I had to do school.
You didn't have to do Mr. Kohler. That's always a bonus, not doing Mr. Kohler. By the way, if I am the Darth Vader or the nemesis of your life, we'll call that you have a very good life. Because the worst thing you have to deal with is Mr. Kohler's bald self every day. That's pretty good. All right, go ahead, close Chromebooks. Pull out your whiteboards, dry erase marker. Either one is fun. No, Hunter, you say attention to the lesson, dude. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny, funny. Thank you.
Oh, darn. Oh, so I gotta test these out.
If you need a new one there, Jenny, I will get you a new dry erase marker. Yeah.
Oh, my marker, I don't even have a marker.
You do, it's just you guys don't have right.
What are you talking about?
You need this one here?
Look.
Oh, I didn't look.
Here, Danny, you get another one to throw. Because these guys just put no pressure on them. I'll fix this one later. Yeah, sure. Okay, you check it here.
I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, can you actually no? I'll comment that one more. This one's oh. Okay.
Oh, can I get that blue? Can I get that blue?
I got you. If it works now.
Alright. So, translate that into English. Go. Translate this into English. Go ahead.
Wait, what?
Translate this into English. Your Chromebook should be closed, Jaden.
Wait, we're doing all of that or just like the first?
All of that. Do I have someone in this classroom who's doesn't even subscribe for adding to the cheat sheet? No.
Okay, but the first one is
Grace spell 1, spell 2.
Wait,
yeah.
I don't know if that's a name or.
Juan is a name.
I know one thing, but I can just update.
You kids at home, let's start with this while everybody else is busy writing. It says, Juan se levanta or se sienta en una sofa. Juan se sienta en una sofa. Peyton, unmute yourself and answer the following question. In English, what does Juan se sienta en un sofá mean? Se sienta, se sienta. That's right. Now, Devin, su madre le grita. Su madre le grita. What does that mean, Devin? What does grita mean? Grita. Grita.
How old is he?
14. Grita does sound like greet. It actually means yells. Levantate! What does levantate mean? Hunter. You're correct, Devin. Thank you. Hunter. Porque Juan tiene pupú en sus pantalones. Juan tiene pupú en sus pantalones. 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 You're wearing them hopefully right now. Pantalones. There we go. Does pantalones sound like baño? So pantalones. Yeah, he goes pupú en sus pantalones. All right. Let's break it down now. Shannon. Juan se sienta en un sofá.
Can you translate that?
In English, por favor.
How do you say his name? Juan?
Juan.
Juan?
Mm-hmm.
Is he sitting on the sofa?
Juan sits on a sofa. Su madre le grita. Hannah, su madre le grita. Uh-huh. Levantate means what, Hannah? It's not just saying that, it's like, you get up! Okay? It's what the police would yell at somebody if they wanted to stand up, which they usually don't. They want you to sit down or lie down. So, stand up, whatever. Porque Juan tiene pupú en sus pantalones. Jimmy.
Because Juan has poop in his pants.
Uh-huh. Juan se levanta y va al baño. Haley, the good one.
Juan stands up and goes to the bathroom.
Flawless. All right, go ahead, erase your dry erase boards. Where's my... All right, this time, focus up here. Focus up here. Put your dry erase markers down. Okay, I'm going to read this in all Spanish. And I'm only going to speak Spanish because we do it the first time. Okay? Are you ready? You can speak in English, but I'll speak in Spanish. Marisa es una estudiante del instituto. Marisa es una estudiante del instituto. Hannah the bad one.
Hannah the bad one?
Haley the bad one. Sorry, Hannah the bad one. There you are.
Marissa is a student at the institution.
Evangélico. ¿Qué significa evangélico en inglés? Es un cognado. Evangélico. Evangélico. Leila. Evangélico. Alex. Evangélico.
But in his pants.
Casi, pero no.
I think it might say something
En inglés es. Evangélico.
That's a water brand, right?
Huh?
Isn't that like a water brand?
No.
Yo. Yo.
Evangelist.
And what?
Evangelist. It's a type of religion. Overseas, a lot of universities are run by religions or have a religious base to them. So this girl right here, Marisa, es una estudiante del Instituto Evangélico Americano en Buenos Aires, la capital de Argentina.
Capital of Argentina.
Evan. Estudiante del Instituto Evangélico Americano.
American. Alright. I already forgot.
Jimmy.
Even, oh, I forgot too. I didn't pay attention. What is?
Guinevere. Evangélico.
Some sort of religion.
Well, it's an original. It's a religion overseas, and it's
Aquí. Aquí.
I don't
Right
know
now?
the name.
Caitlin, Evangélico.
You know that. Stop.
Evangélico. Shannon. Evangélico.
Oh.
Jaden. Evangélico.
Evangelist.
Excelente. Shannon. Evangélico. Jimmy. Evangélico.
Evangelist.
Evan. Evangélico.
Evangelist.
Okay. Evangélico Americano en Buenos Aires.
And good. Not Buenos, I mean,
Okay.
Answer.
That's a proper name.
oh.
So, I want Evangélico, Instituto Evangélico Americano. Do that for me. Instituto Evangélico Americano.
Instituto.
In inglés.
Oh, Institute. Even. or
Jaden, Evangélico.
Evangelist. American.
Okay, in Spanish, we put the subject and the adjective. So
Oh.
in English, it would be the
American Evangelist Institute.
excelente in
In
Buenos Aires,
Buenos Aires,
la capital
the capital
de Argentina.
of Argentina.
Excelente. Addison. Un día, Marisa camina a la clase de ciencia.
One day Marissa walks to science
Abre la puerta y ve. Denasia. Abre la puerta y ve
class. Open the door and see.
que hay un profesor sustituto. Caitlin. Hay un profesor sustituto.
There is a substitute teacher.
Excelente. Ella se sienta y levanta la mano. Ella se sienta y levanta la mano, Mackenzie.
She sits and raises her hand.
Pero la profesora la ignora. Deshaun, la profesora la ignora. Perfecto. Marisa está frustrada. Shannon?
Wait, Marissa is frustrated?
Perfecto. Ella se levanta. Ella se levanta. Dylan? Or no? Yeah, Dylan.
She stands up and yells.
Y grita. Y grita. Ajá. ¿Dónde está nuestro profesor? ¿Y por qué me ignoras? Cameron. ¿Dónde está nuestro profesor?
Where's the normal professor?
Casi, nuestro. ¿Dónde está nuestro?
Other?
¿Dónde está nuestro profesor y por qué me ignoras, Cameron?
Where is the other professor? Our professor.
¿Y por qué me ignoras?
And because you ignore me? Or no, sorry. Why do you?
El profesor sustituto la grita. Jaden. El profesor sustituto la grita.
Professor, the substitute teacher,
Excelente. ¡Cállate! ¡No tienes permiso de hablar! ¡Cállate! ¡No tienes permiso de hablar! Dana?
Be quiet. Wait, you have, right?
No tienes.
You have no permission to talk.
Does that sound right to you? No tienes? You're missing a word. The word no can mean no, but it can also mean...
Oh, you do not have permission to talk.
Perfecto. Gracias. Everybody helped her out there. Good job. Pero no responde, el sustituto no responde a las preguntas de Marisol. Alexander.
What? He doesn't respond to
Preguntas, cuestiones
the question.
de Marisa.
of
Marisa no se sienta. Evan, Marisa no se sienta.
She does not fit.
Excelente. Porque ella está enojada. Guinevere.
She's mad.
Ajá. Ella les grita a los otros estudiantes. Addison.
She yells at the
Vámonos! Come on, everybody. Come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go. So what does vámonos mean? Dana?
Let's go.
Let's go. ¡Vámonos! Este profesor es terrible. Mackenzie?
This professor is terrible.
Este profesor es terrible. Todos los estudiantes se levantan y se van. Haley, the good one.
All the students stand up and leave.
Excellent. At this time, that was phenomenal. Now, how many guys when you first saw this were like, ah? A couple of you guys, like, yeah, that was a little terrifying. When we took our time, took it in chunks, was it easier? Okay. Cameron's like, not really. Fair enough. I respect that opinion. All right. So now, what I want to do is I want to go through and change it from it being Marisa to being in the yo form. That's if you're saying it. There'll be some differences. So for example, if I'm a guy in this classroom and I'm a student and I want to change student from being Marisa to yo, I would do this. I would say Marisa turns into yo. Soy un estudiante. If you were a girl, however, you would just do yo soy estudiante. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody?
yeah.
All right. So, yo soy un estudiante del Instituto Americano en Buenos Aires, la capital de Argentina. Un día, what did you hear? Hannah? What do I do here? What do I do to camina? Because camina means, what does camina mean again, Dana?
Walk.
Who specifically?
Whoever says walk in the class.
She or he walks, okay, but I want you to see I walk. So what do you do camina now? Anybody know?
Wait, what?
What do I change camina to? Shannon, do you know?
What you change?
Camino.
Camino,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I walk is camino. By the way, camino in Spanish means the way or the path. So that old car from Chevy, El Camino means the path or the way.
The pact?
The path.
Oh, the
P-A-T-H.
path?
Yeah, or the way, W-A-Y. Yo camino a la clase de ciencia. How do I take the word abre and say, instead of abre, which is he or she opens, how do I say I open? Caitlin. If camina got changed to camino, what do I do to abre? And which would be turned to abro. La puerta. Now, ve is irregular. Layla, what do I turn she sees into I see? And it's spelled? V-E-O. Veo. Que hay un profesor sustituto. Ella turns into what now? Jaden?
Video. I mean, don't I have a yo?
Now, se sienta is, this is the hard part here. Alright, Alex, I got your attention. Guinevere, got your attention. Se sienta is he or she sits him or herself down. So now I gotta say, I sit myself down. So what do I do here?
Me.
Alright, it's me, correct?
I mean, man.
No, you did the me in English. I know what you did there. That makes sense to me. Alright, now the sienta's gotta change as well to what? Mackenzie, what do you think? If abre changed to abro and camina changed to camino, se sienta will change to siento. Yo me siento and levanta changes into what? Deshaun? Levanta changes into what? If yo me siento is I sit myself down and then I raise my hand, what do I do to the levanta? Yeah, I put an O there which turns into what? Flawless. Levanto. Now it's not the hand, it's my hand now. This is where the Shannon said the me thing will get you in trouble, okay?
Oh,
What do you got for me, Jaden?
it's an M-I?
It's the M-I, which is how you pronounce me versus me. Me, remember guys, is mine. Me is to me. Me gusta, to me it is pleasing. Me siento, to myself I sit down. I know it sounds weird in English, but remember Spanish has different grammar structures, so just embrace it and say, okay, it's weird, I got it. Alright? Me levanto, or levanto mi mano. I raise my hand. Pero el profesor, this says he or she, or he ignores her. How does it he ignores me? He ignores to me. Which is pronounced how, Guinevere? Good job, Shannon. Me. Me ignora. Now, we can't do Marisa here. What was Marisa changed into here?
Got you. Wow.
Sean.
Wow.
Yo. Now, this is where it gets hard here, Jimmy. I want you to take the hard one. How do I take the está and say I am? This is she is. How do I say I am? You are so close.
Is it E-S-T-E? Oh,
Estoy. Yeah, you just forgot that Y on esto. Estoy. Now, if I'm a guy, I would change this to an O. Estoy frustrado. Now, ella se levanta needs all change as well. Denasia, help me out with this. Ella se levanta. How does it change and say I stand up?
Make the L-O-O. And then put me. And then add an O to the bottom.
Levanto. Go ahead and read that out for me. Haley, the good one, or the bad one, sorry. Yo me levanto. Now, y le grita. Alright, this is to him/her. So that's what this le means here. Who's doing the yelling? I am, yeah. So how do I take grita and make it say I yell instead of she yells? What do you think? Good job, Shannon. What do you think, Caitlin? Shannon, help her out.
Put a O in there.
So it turns into what? Grito. Thank you very much. Good job, Shannon. Good job, Caitlin. Grito. Good job, team. ¿Dónde está nuestro profesor? This doesn't change at all. ¿Y por qué me ignoras? Doesn't change either. Why do you ignore me? Okay? El profesor, the professor doesn't change. Sustituto le grita. All right, now this does change. Who's doing the yelling? The professor. So does the grita stay the same or the le stay the same? Who's doing the yelling? And who's being yelled at?
The girl. Who needs to do?
You are.
Me.
You're
I
the-
am.
He's yelling at you.
So it's the grita that changes.
Nope, the grita stays the same, Jimmy.
Oh.
Dana, help him out.
It's the way that she.
So it changed to what, Dana?
Me.
Me. Perfect. Well done, Dana. Me grita. Now this is where she says cállate. By the way, what does cállate mean?
Shut up.
Quiet.
All right, now if I'm hanging out, cállate. Cállate is the archery way. So if I'm sitting here and let's say Cameron's being a little chatty, hey Cameron, cállate. That's like, hey, shush. But let's say that Shannon is in the cafeteria and he's yelling and being all extra. Shannon, cállate! That's like shut the up. All right. So yeah, shut the front door. So understand the tone in Spanish can take a very phrase from like please be quiet to super offensive. Okay. Yeah, and that the way you said that right there, Shannon. Stop talking. Shut up. All right. But if you were to like yell at somebody that across the cafeteria with some body language, be prepared for them to not take it nearly as well. No tienes permiso de hablar, pero no responde a. Whose questions are they? Are they hers or are they my questions?
Your question.
My questions. So how do I take from the questions to my questions?
Me.
But are they one or two?
No.
What?
Is it one question or is it two questions?
Two questions.
So is it me or is it plural?
Plural.
So I gotta take it to what?
Mine.
Mis.
Niece? What?
Misa.
So let's say, negative example please. Evan has multiple girlfriends. He would say, mis novias son muy estúpidas. My girlfriends are really dumb. If you're going to have plural, usually they've got to be not very intelligent or not giving a lot of attention or paying attention to themselves. Just a general fact. Okay? Or you're like super slick. One or the other. Okay? So, mi novia, my girlfriend. Mis novias, my girlfriends. Or mi novio, mis novios. Okay? Preguntas. And then since it's mis preguntas, I just drop right here. I don't marry solely more because they're my questions, not my questions of myself. That's extra. Marisa. Marisa, we gotta fix this now. Dylan, what does Marisa turn into? All right. And then no se sienta. Gotta change to what, Dylan? All right. First part. And what happens over here? I sit yourself. No. I sit yourself makes no sense in structure, so I gotta change to I sit.
By myself.
I sit myself down.
Oh.
How many times have I heard you say, sit yourself down? That's an old English way of saying, like, you guys haven't heard that?
No.
Sit yourselves down before.
No.
How about
They say it differently.
check yourself before you wreck yourself?
No, I still say that differently.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself is that old English way, but modernized, I guess. So this is I sit myself down. Porque, now how do I say I am? This is really hard here. Jimmy, you got this wrong earlier. Can you get it right this time? How do you say I am?
Estoy.
I like that. You made one mistake and you learned from it. That's amazing. Estoy. Now, Jimmy, are you a guy or a girl? Grammatically speaking.
Oh. Oh my God.
Estoy enojado. Now I take this to make it yo. Yell at the other kids. So I'm yelling at them. So who's doing the yelling?
You.
Guinevere. So how do I say I yell? Is it grita or is it Grito. A los otros. Now, am I yelling at myself or am I yelling at them? So it's les grito. I yell at them. Them being the other students. Come on, everyone. Vámonos means what again, Dana?
Let's go.
Vámonos. Este profesor es terrible. Todos los estudiantes se levantan. Nicely done.